Spiritual activism.
Mm,
Um, First of all, I regard yoga as a spiritual practice.
yes.
I'll start with that. And I regard us as spiritual beings. The yogis call it the bliss body, the spiritual body, the part of us that um, is bigger than we are. When all aspects of being are in alignment, we're in balance.
Mhm.
And our spiritual self, the meaning making part of self, the part of us that realizes that life is bigger than me,
Right.
informs the rest of us, the rest of our being. So I say it's really important for us to make friends with that part of ourselves, our spiritual self. What does that even mean? It's like, what is that? Well, you can't see, touch, taste, feel, or smell. It is beyond our five senses. It is something you have to experience. It's not something that you can describe. It's something that, but it is really what informs who we are. And so when I talk about spiritual activism, I think it's especially important now especially with young people who are very engaged now in social justice, racial justice activism. That what I teach is that if the thing is upsetting you, whatever it is, you are not in any position to be helpful at all. And so it's important for us to develop practices that support us in coming into a deeper level into that place of equanimity before we take action. The action that needs to be taken
Mhm.
reveal itself to us. Now we're on track. Now we can be effective. That takes a lot of practice. That takes a lot of time. It requires a level of discipline that we can all develop. We can all cultivate it, but it has to be cultivated. So for me, just the simplest way of talking about spiritual activism is, as long as you are feeling upset about it, you can't be helpful. Even now, if you decide to confront somebody
Right.
really, really hard because they got too close to you and they don't have their mask on, for example,
Mm.
instead of moving,
Right.
you know, and letting yourself get calm enough to take, whatever action would elevate that's what it is. What we want to do is whatever action we take, we want to elevate the situation. We want to
Mhm.
make it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And getting into a fight with somebody
Mm.
about what they are doing that you don't like
Yeah.
never does that.
That's true. Yeah.
It doesn't do that. And so that's where I say, you know, coming into that place of centeredness
Mhm.
and that place of clarity, which is the practice,
Yes.
is what supports us in receiving the wise action that we should take.
Welcome to the 2021 Radical Recovery Summit, presented by the Kilby Center for Recovery. This is Lynn Fraser, your moderator. This year, our theme is Feel It, Heal It, a new paradigm of recovery, featuring a diverse group of thought leaders and innovators, people who are working on the ground in the new field of addiction recovery. Go to radicalrecoverysummit.com to sign up and watch free.